Well, in our organization, it's really helping combine a lot of the existing functionality of engineering and system integration and app development to take those skills forward into the marketplace to help companies drive efficiencies into their manufacturing and aftermarket processes and really help them become 21st century companies. The event's been fun but exhausting. 12 hours a day. Usually we don't find events where we have to man a booth until 8 o'clock at night. So it's been tiring, but it's been very good. We've had a lot of foot traffic, a lot of good questions, and the interest we've generated out of these sessions where we've had speaking slots has been really fantastic. Technology is always a hot topic. So it's really fun to see a lot of the new things out there. But I think the really interesting thing that people are starting to realize is IoT is much more than just getting data from a device. It's really, as we've been saying for a while now, it's really about how do we integrate those outcomes from all that data to generate an outcome in the business by changing the processes and the behavior of people. First challenge is data itself. You've got old equipment that may not be censored, so you have to use different sources of data like service records and engineering data. Data cleanliness is, we'll lump that into the data itself, but data cleanliness, a lot of organizations really need good, strong data management strategies to get in there. The next thing is going to be understanding the true value of IoT. A lot of organizations will treat it as an IT project, but really it's a business project. It needs to focus on the business problem. So until people break that cultural paradigm of it's not IT, it needs to be focused on the business, that's going to be a barrier. And then the next barrier to success for IoT is really forming a long-term strategy, because IoT is not a single project, it's not an event, it's really a journey. And it's really hard sometimes to get a company to think long-term in that sense. The TESTBED award that we won was for our medical kit track and trace, and what's interesting about it is there's these surgical kits that are at hospitals for different types of surgeries, and there's an immense amount of inventory that is out in the marketplace that people don't know where it's at, but it also has to maintain a certain status, sterilization, number of instruments, and our solution around that is not only GPS and Wi-Fi capable positioning so they understand where these resources are, but the individual instruments inside the case are also tracked so we know when they're removed. All that data is presented to a dashboard so that a field service rep can monitor his entire inventory. But the other interesting part, which was the big challenge to overcome, is building a container to where all the electronics could withstand the heat and chemicals from the sterilization process. So what's really nice is we actually have several of those kits here at the show, so people are actually able to touch them, play with them, and understand exactly what's happening on a regular basis. I think test beds are incredibly important because really everybody can create a PowerPoint, everybody can say something theoretical, but when you actually can touch it and see it working and see the value of it working, it solidifies it in a person's mind, and it really helps drive that value home.